The MLB still doesn't have a plan to return in 2020, so sports fans looking for a new spring sport to watch, Pro Lacrosse has you covered. Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Quick Stick. I'm your host, Nicole Weaving. Here's what you need to know from this week in professional lacrosse. WPLL midfielder Taylor Cummings and 23 men's and women's pro lacrosse players joined forces on Sunday for Clinics for Change. The group hosted 4 virtual positional clinics to help raise money and awareness for the Black Lives Matter movement. Each clinic cost $10, with all proceeds going to these 4 organizations. Last week, the pro lacrosse community learned that the PLL Championship Series would be played in Utah. Now, we know the group play matchups. Each team will play 4 games to decide their seed in the single elimination tournament. Of note, the Water Dogs will face the Chaos, Archers, Atlas, and Chrome in their inaugural season in the league. On the business side of the sport, the MLL and NLL announced new partnerships this week. PLL Lacrosse is now the official equipment and apparel partner of the MLL, while Wave struck a content and sales agreement with the NLL. This is a historic deal for the NLL, as it's the first ever for box lacrosse with a sports media company. Speaking of deals, the MLL and PLL re-signed some of their best players. The Chesapeake Bayhawks announced Tuesday that Lyle Thompson signed a new deal, even though the details were not released. The Denver Outlaws also confirmed that John Grant Jr. will play this summer, his 15th season in the league. As for the PLL, Mike Chanenchuk, Connor Farrell, and Tim Troutner all signed extensions to play for at least 2 more years. Finally, the PLL's waiver wire was quite the explosion after a silent trade window. First, the league announced all players who had been dropped, then each individual team revealed what players they added. The Chrome saw the most movement in their roster, releasing 10 players and claiming 6 new guys. That'll do it for the Quick Stick. Don't forget to listen to Pro Lacrosse Talk podcast. This week's episodes featured Redwoods midfielder Kyle Harrison and NLL Hall of Famer Dallas Elliott. Also, check out our series This Week in Pro Lacrosse, giving you a new memory to celebrate each week. Contributor Isaac Berkey looked back at the MLL's inaugural season this week when the Bridgeport Barrage grabbed their first win. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.